Today I am going to discuss about few questions from the chapter SQL. It's a two table query questions. See that you can see two table in your screen. One is product table and another one is client table. Product table consists of PID, PName, manufacturer, price and discount. These are the attributes of the table product. And here you can see in this table, in the product table, which can be taken as the primary key? Yes, PID can be taken as the primary key of the table product. Because PID means product ID. Every product has separate product code is there. So PID will be taken as the primary key of the table product. And we have one more table is there, that is client. And you can check the attribute of the client table. CID, client name, city and PID. These are the attributes of the table client, where we can take CID as the primary key of the table client. CID means client ID. Every client has separate ID is there that can be taken as the primary key. You can see here PID. This PID is the primary key of the table product. In product table, PID is the primary key. So, when you consider about the client table, this PID is known as, yes, it is known as the foreign key. So, the PID of the client table is known as the foreign key, and the same PID is there in the product table where that PID is known as the primary key in product table. Now, the first step you have to identify the parent table. Which is the parent table out of these two? Here you can see PID is the foreign key. So, this client is the child table. This PID is the primary key in the product table. So, product table will be the parent table. So, before creating the table, first you have to identify which is the parent table and which is the child table. Here product is the parent table and client is the child table. Now, the first step you have to create the parent table. So, here we have PID, PName, manufacturer, price and quantity. I will write the query here. So, I will show you the query part. Yes. I will type it here. So, because the table is already created in my system, so the query I will type it over here. Create table product. Create table product. Then the bracket opened. The first attribute PID, P underscore ID, character or for. Now it is a primary key. So you can say primary key. See the syntax, create table product, PID, character of for, primary key. And the next attribute is PName. PName character of 15. If you want, you can specify the not null constraint. So, that is not mentioned in the question. If you want, you can specify the not null constraint also. So, I am going to say not null. And the next one, what is the next attribute here? The next attribute is manufacturer, price and quantity. The next attribute is manufacturer, price and quantity. So, I am going to say it is manufacturer. And it is of type character of type 3, comma, price of type integer, and one more is there. What is the next attribute here? And the next attribute is discount. Yes, it is discount. So, I am going to type discount over here. It is discount with integer data type. So, this is the way you can create the parent table. Simple query. Just you want to specify PID as the primary key. Now, I am going to create the child table. Child table name is client. So, I will write the query like this, create. So, after creating the parent table, you have to insert the values into the parent table by using the query insert. That I am not going to explain here. We studied that in the previous class. So, just insert the value into the product table. After that, you have to create the client table. So, I am going to create the client table, create table client, and the first attribute is CID and it is of type character, it is character of 3, and that is a primary key. So I can write primary key over there. That is a primary key of the table. CID character of 3 primary key, comma, and the next one is client name. So I'll write it as client name, and it is of type character around. I'm going to give the size as 15. Now next is city, and it is also of character data type. So I'll give the size as 10, character data type 10, and the next one is PID. So PID, P underscore ID, it is ID, and it is of type character of 4. Now I have to set PID as the primary, foreign key. I have to set PID as the foreign key. So after declaring the data type, just put the comma and use the keyword foreign key, and specify the foreign key. Who is the foreign key here? Here the foreign key is PID. Then close the bracket. See, foreign key PID, then space, references, which is the parent table here? Product. So I can write product, and in product which attribute you are referring? You are referring the attribute PID. So this is the way you can create your child table. See the syntax of both the table creation. After creating both the table, you have to insert the values into the child table by using the insert query. So that is the first step, you have to do it in your system. See, after declaring PID, using the command foreign key, you are setting PID as the primary foreign key, and references the table name product with PID as the attribute. So which we already discussed in the previous class. Now, next we can see the next first query in the question. First query is this one: display product name, client name, discount, and city of each item. See product name, I will get product name from here. Client name I will get from the other table. So I am referring both the table. See product name from this table, client name from this table, discount is here, and city is here. So these are the things I want to display here. I will show the table content now. So you can see the table client, this is a client table, and this is the product table. I am going to write the query, select product name. Product name is P name. You have to give the same attribute. You have to give the attribute name which is given in MySQL. That same thing you have to use it in the query also. Select P name, comma, and the next one is client name. See, it is client name is here. P name, comma, client name, comma. Next is discount, comma, city. So it is from two different tables. So you have to use two tables along with the from clause. From product, that can be in any order. Either you can use client in the first and next you can use the product, or in the reverse also, right? My table name is product 1. So I am going to use product 1, comma, client. So from clause, two different table name. Where I am going to compare, so I am going to equate the common attribute of both the table. So I am going to equate because I want to extract the attribute from two different tables. To extract the attribute from two different tables, you have to equate the common attribute of both the table. So where product 1 dot common attribute is PID. PID equal to client dot PID. So this is the query. So if you want to extract attribute values from two different tables, you have to equate the common attribute, or you have to use the eqjoin query. Now press the enter key. Unknown column name discount. So the spelling is of discount is wrong. Discount. Okay. Now you can see the answer here. So that is all about that query. Now see the second question. Second question is this one. List product name, price for all items whose product name ends with the letter H. You want to display product name. Product name here, price is here. So you don't want to go and touch on the table client. So everything from the product table itself. Product name, price. Yes, product name is here, price is here. And product name ends with the letter H. So product name here itself. The condition part also on the same table itself. So your query is based on a single table. So I'll write the query here. I can write like this. It is select P name, product name, comma, price from, see the query is like this, from product where, it can be where and where, product name, yes, your query question once again just read it, where product name ends with the letter H. Where product name ends with letter H. So I'll show you the product name ends with letter H. So where P name, like, in single quote, ends with the letter H. So percentage, yes. That is all about the query. Just go through the query once again. You got the answer there. So all the product whose name end with H. I'll show you the current product table content. So end with H, only one record, only one table content is there. That is this one, FW05. FW05 whose price is 78. That is all about that query. All of you understood? Now see the next question. Next question is this one. Which column is used as the foreign key and name of the table where it has been used as the foreign key? Which is the foreign key which is the foreign key attribute? PID. From which table you got that PID? It is in the client table. Okay, so PID is the foreign key which is present in the table client. Now the next question. Select CID, client name, manufacturer and PID. CID, client name, manufacturer, PID. So see that table. CID client name here in this table. Manufacturer and PID, this is in this table. Or you will get PID from here also. So here CID client name, manufacturer, PID. So that means you have to refer both the table. Anyway, to extract the manufacturer value, you have to refer the product table. And CID and client name you will get from the client table. PID is also available in both the table. In that case, how will you write the query? That we already studied that. How will you write the query? I will write the query here. Select. First you want to display CID, comma. Next one is client name, comma. Manufacturer, comma. And PID. So it is PID. There is a problem is there. PID is there in both the table. I told you if you want to display the attribute content of a common attribute, you have to specify the table name along with the common attribute. Here PID is there in the client table and there in the product table also. So PID is there in both the table. So if you want to refer that PID, then you have to use any one of the table name along with the attribute name. So I can write this one as product.pid. Product.pid, because that PID is in both the table. You can use either product or client. Any table name you can use it here. That is all about the attribute. Then you can use from clause, from product, comma, client, product, comma, client. See that my table name is not product, it is product 1. So here also I have to change this as product 1. Yes, product 1, comma, client. Now where product dot PID is equal to client dot PID. Client dot PID. See that. Just press the enter key. What is the error over here? Where product.pid equal to client.pid. product 1. It's my table. Yes, now we can see the answer. I'll show you the query once again. Just check it. CID, client name, manufacturer, product1.pid from product1.client, where product1.pid equal to client.pid. So you are referring both the table. So that is why you are equating the common attribute of both the table. Now see the next question. Next question is this one. Yes. Next question. Write the SQL query to display client name, city, product name and PID for all clients whose city is Delhi. Again, you want to refer both the table. Client name, city. That is from client table. Product name in the product table. PID is there in both the table. For all clients whose city is Delhi. So you want to display client name, city, product name and PID. So I'll write the query here. Select client name, city, product name, P name. So it's not product name, it is P name. In my table, it will be pre name. P name, PID. PID is there in the both the table. I told you if you want to display the common attribute, then you have to use the table name. So I am going to use client.pid from. I am going to write product, both the table, product 1. I am going to give an alias name for product 1 space P, alias name I discussed in the previous class. So wherever you want to use product 1, there you can use P. And the second table client, I am going to give the client name, alias name of client as C, where you can give the where clause. Anyway, you are extracting from two different tables. So you have to equate the common attribute. For that you can use it P dot PID is equal to C dot PID. Yes, this is a query and this query will give you an error message. First I will show that one, after that I will explain that one. See, it's showing that client.pid in field list. Means you already given an alias name for the table client. So in this particular query, wherever you are using the client, you have to use that same alias name. We cannot use the old table name itself. You have to use the alias name. So here, when you go through this query, you can see I just use client.pid over here. Instead of the client.pid, you have to use the alias name. So I just use the alias name over there. Along with this condition, you have to say the second condition also. Second condition you can combine by using the keyword, using the operator and city equal to Delhi, and city is equal to Delhi. So only the clients coming from Delhi city you have to display. Just press the enter key. You can see only two records that satisfy the particular condition. Just go through the query once again. And I'll show you the next question. Next question is this one. Query to display the details of the product whose manufacturer is either XYZ or ABC. Display the details of the product. So that means you don't want to touch on the client table. It's extracting only from the product table. Whose manufacturer is either XYZ or ABC. I'll write the query like this. Here you can write select. It is select star from product 1 where manufacturer equal to either XYZ or the same manufacturer is equal to ABC. It can be either XYZ or ABC. Just press the enter key, you will get the answer here. So all the manufacturers of XYZ or ABC will be displayed here. So that is all about that query. Now see the next question. Next question is this one. Query to display the details of the product that are not giving any discount. that are not giving any discount. You want to display the details of the product that are not giving any discount. I'll show you the present content of the table. Present content of the table is this one. Which item is not giving any discount? Can you find out which item is not giving any discount? Yes, this item, that shampoo, is not giving any discount. That is why discount is null. You just want to display the details of that particular item. So you can give the query select star from product. Select star from product 1 where discount. Is it right? If I am writing a query like this, will you get the answer? It is a wrong query. You will not get any answer. You will get empty set. Actually, there is one record which satisfies the condition. How will you write the query? You are using, when you use the null, if you want to check the condition on a null value, you have to use the operator is null. So now you can see shampoo will be displaying there. All of you understood? See the next question. This is the next question. Display the number of products that are not giving any discount. Number of product. How many product is not giving any discount? That is my question. Display the number of product that is not giving any discount. So number of product means how can you count the number of product? There is a function is there to count the number of product. Yes, we have a function count star is there. Count star from product where discount is null. So we have only one record, so you will get the answer 1. That is all about that question. Now see the next question. Next question is this one. Count the number of items or product for each manufacturer. For each manufacturer, how many items? You can see the table content here. I will show you the table content. So each manufacturer, how many items? Manufacturer is this table. XYZ. For XYZ manufacturer, we have only one item. For ABC, there are 2 items are there. For LAC, there will be 2 items are there. So from the table content, you can identify how many items are there. So by using the query, how will you identify? So for that, you have to combine all the manufacturers product XYZ together. All the ABC together. All the LAC you have to group together. So same manufacturer you have to group, after that you have to count it. So you can use the query select count star from product, count star from product 1. Which clause you will use to group the records? It is group by what? Group by manufacturer. You can see that the count is there. Along with, if you specify the manufacturer also, then you can see it is displaying the manufacturer name also there. Understood the query? Now see the next question. Display the maximum price of product of each manufacturer. Display the maximum price of product of each manufacturer. So you want to display the maximum price of each manufacturer. So that means you want to find out the maximum price for the manufacturer XYZ. Maximum price for the manufacturer ABC. Maximum price for the manufacturer LAC. So means again you have to group the records. I'll write the query like this. Select maximum price. So max of price, comma, manufacturer from product. How will you complete the query? It is group by manufacturer. Press the enter key. You will get ABC. The maximum price of ABC is 99 and for LAC it is 90 and for XYZ it is 37. So that is all about that set of questions. And you just go through this question and write or type all these queries in MySQL screen. After that, copy down into the system. Remaining topic we can study in the next class, children.